Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn how to make these compelling graphics in really easy and simple way. I'll divide these videos in 3 different parts or 4 different parts depending upon the time that it takes. Try to make small videos so that you can watch it easily and learn more effectively. So let's get started. First thing first, we need to understand how these diagrams are being made. So these diagrams are not just a whole complete image. So these are like divided into small parts. So all you have to do is like, first of all, think of the process, what you want to make, and then you have to come with small portions or small ideas and convert that idea into a graphic. So this particular paper was published in Energy Environmental Science. This article is on mining bitcoins with carbon capture and renewable energy across states in USA. So this paper idea was to evaluate how Bitcoin mining can be or cannot be profitable in different states of US, considering if they are grid powered, renewable powered, alongside with different mechanism for capturing CO2 and to make it more effective. So this was a whole idea. I won't dig deep into the idea of the paper itself, but I'm just going to show you how you're going to make it. So let's start with this portion. Let's say I will divide this portion as part 1, this is part 2, because this itself is kind of a plot that was made in R, language R, and then using that plot, I use this as a graphic tool, so just to show you, just to use it as a graphical abstract and make it my main diagram. And then this one is probably going to be the third part, which is more complex, and this one probably is going to be the fourth part, because this is more complex, it's more time consuming, but everything's going to be very easy and simple. So I'll just take you through one by one. So let's get started with this part first. Okay, very easy, very simple. I'm going to make it very simple for you so that you can understand it, how easily we can make it. So first of all, first things first, we need to decide something like this. So we need a grid power. So that means we can just go to insert icons, and then you can just simply click on objects that you need. For example, we need grid. If you just type in grid, you can just get the icon like grid here. So one, we got it here. So that's cool. Now what else we need? We need solar panels, we need wind turbines. This is a custom icon that I made, and these lines that you see, these are the ones that I made myself. So I will also show you how you can do that. So let's go to insert and get some more icons, and the icons that we need is maybe wind. So we got wind turbines here, and then we need solar. We can also find solar here, which is very easy, and these are not copyrighted, so it's easier to find. So let's say solar. Oh, you don't get a solar here, so that's a different story. Now let's get back to the solar again, or maybe panel. Okay, so we don't have a panel here, so I think we have to work it out and make it by ourselves, so that's not a big deal. So let's see, the good thing about the icons, like you can increase the size or you can decrease the size in a way that you want, and you can easily play with it. So I'll show you, like no matter if you're dealing with this size or if you're dealing with small size, it's always better because you're making it from scratch. What I want to do is like I want to keep it like this so that I can maybe scale it properly, because when you decrease the size or increase the size based on the thickness, the lines, it might get a little bit jumbled up. So let's say we use this one, Control Shift and right click and drag this. You can have another one. What I want to do is like I want to make a color a little bit lighter so that it looks like it's a bit far, and then I want to make it smaller because just to give a perspective that this is something that is in a kind of a grid structure, and it's a little bit away. So I'm going to use this one, use this and this. So this one is not going to work. I'm going to use a different icon, different line. Then let's use this curve one. It's more better because you can make 2 points. You can do like this, and then you can stretch it like this, and then press escape. You are going to have this beautiful line assembled. Now Control Shift and right click, drag it down, and then put it here. Okay, one thing you can do is like you can always do like this. You can extend it the way you want, and then we are going to work on this way. Take one line here, put it here, and then you have to connect this to one over here. So what you can do is also you can do it like this, edit points like this. That's done, and then Control Shift, drag it down, and then you got another line. Now all you gotta do is select these 4, remove this one, and now you have to increase the thickness of these lines. So this one is for lines and this one is for shapes. So just click here, weight, and then increase the weight here. Okay, don't worry about the design, I'm gonna fix it. And then you gotta change the color to the golden color, and then just click on this one and send to bring to front. So now you see you got a beautiful perspective of a grid here. All you gotta do is like maybe make a few adjustments here, okay, and then maybe bring it to front like this, and then probably make these 4. I think this itself in the front is fine. So now this looks good. Okay, just bring it a little bit down so that it looks like the wires are connected. Now go to insert, take a shape, take this shape now, put it here like this. All you gotta do is like remove outline. I prefer not to use outline just to give a nice texture. Do it like this and then send it to back. Now if you see this looks a little bit bigger, try to reduce it. What I was trying to do it back then is like I wanted to make it more like kind of squeezed in so that it doesn't take a lot of space, so that I can focus more on bigger shapes rather than focusing on smaller shapes. So this is my idea. So now once it's done, Control G, or you can also do is like group them. Okay, now once it's grouped, it's done. Now let's go and put a text which is grid only. Okay, and then I wanted to make the other one which is powered, which was a complete sentence. So now what you want to do is like Control select all, go to format shape options, go here text box, and you want to make sure that you don't have these so that you don't have extra margins of the text and you can easily play along with it. So now all you have to do is like rotate it 90 degrees and then just put it here. Now you see how the looks change. If you make it bold, it looks better, but you can also keep it like this. So now this is one part. Now if you group it and if you reduce the size, the only thing that is gonna make a problem is the text, otherwise the graphic itself remains the same. So all you gotta do is like maybe if this is your work area, that's fine. You can also extend outside this work area, that doesn't matter. For instance, like if this is your work area, copy them, paste it as an image, and now even if you increase the size, it's gonna be just the same, so it doesn't matter. So all you gotta do is like make the shape no matter how big it is, even if it's going outside this white canvas, that's fine. Once you group it all, copy it and paste it as an image, it's gonna be fine, so don't worry about it. Now similarly, we are going to work on this part. I can't happen to find the solar icon, which is gonna take a bit of time. So what I'm gonna do is try to make and show how to make a solar icon. I hope I can make the solar icon easily because it's gonna take some time. I don't wanna consume a lot of time just in making the icon and doing something like this. All I gotta do is like maybe make it something like this and then try to see if I can make something. This is gonna be my first try making a solar icon. To be honest, usually I just copy it from online and then use it from free sources. It's not gonna be a big task, so all I gotta do is like maybe teach you something. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm just trying to make this outside boundary. Once it's done, I'm going to select all, go to arrange, align, and then distribute vertically. So once it's distributed, what I'm going to do is like I'm going to take another shape, put it here so that it's even. Okay, I'm going to put it like this. Okay, as you see, this line is like this. I'm going to select all of these, go to shape format, merge shape, and then I'm going to do fragments. So once it's a fragment, I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to select, copy, and then I'm going to group them and then move it here, and then simple thing, rotate horizontally. I'm going to put it like this, and then all I got to do is like I have to make small shapes in here, which is like this. Okay, I mean, it's not bad for a solar panel. I'm going to show how I'm going to fix the alignment for these. So it's going to be very easy. One here, and then one here. So if you see, this is small deflection here. So maybe I'm going to ungroup this and ungroup this one. What I'm going to do is go here, edit points, and all you have to do is maybe either delete this one, say delete this point, and then you can just extend it here so that it's a little bit straight. Or you can then again fix it a little bit so that it comes in aligned to the previous ones. Once it's done, remove this one, bring it here, and then simply rotate it. You got this like this. Now once everything is done, select all of that, group it. Now you can increase and you can decrease whatsoever way you want. So now it looks much better as a solar panel now. So one thing more we can do is like we can reduce the distances between these. All you gotta do is like bring them closer. Similarly for this one, bring them closer. Once it's done, now what else we gotta need? So we need a small square box here. Make a square here like this. Okay, put it like this. Okay, just make it a little bit longer. And then what else? We need one more of this. We're going to reduce the width here like this, maybe increase a little bit, then convert this and then make it straight like this. And all you gotta do is like select them, merge shape and union. So once it's done, remove the outline. All we gotta do is now work on the colors. So this color, choose this eyedropper, move it here and then do it like this. Now select these ones, eyedropper, and then choose a different color. Now all we need is a sun. Go to icons. I know I'm speaking a little bit faster. I'm trying to make it more slower next time. I'm trying to make it faster so that's easier, but I trust me that this is not a difficult thing. Once you get hold of this idea, and then you are going to easily do it. Now one thing that I'm going to show is like is kind of a trick is that the icons that you bring in from the PowerPoint, you can press Control Shift and G and convert them to editable icons. Okay, now if you want to make this one a little bit darker, you can do that, and if you want to make the other ones lighter, you can do that. So it's something like this. Okay, so you see how we did it. Now each shape has a different color. Now you can select it, group back again, and now this is one icon. Select all of that again, group it, and this is another icon. So now you have your solar panels. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, paste the text here, bring it down, rotate it, and then I'm going to type in solar panels. Okay, very easy, very nice. I'm going to teach you everything one by one, slowly and steadily. I'm going to make it like this. So now see, there's a lot of space here. Okay, what you can do is cancel that, cut that, make a copy of another text and paste it on. All you're going to do is like reduce the space between these ones. Now you're good. Now in this case, you see that this is a big icon. We can easily put it something like this. Now some minor adjustments that we can make is like this. Now group it. Now this is one icon. So you see how we are proceeding. Copy and paste it, put it down like this, and then stretch it like this. Now send this one to back. Okay, and then now you see that you got this beautiful icon here. You can change this color depending on your background, because the background is a bit more dark. What we can do is like make it a bit more lighter, which is an easy way to do. Go to click here, you'll have shape format, solid fill, and you can always reduce the transparency, maybe make it to 50% so that it merges well with the background. Now again, do the same thing for this one. Select 50% transparency, and now it gives a more cleaner and vibrant look. You see how difference what difference this makes. It looks more better, more cleaner, and more presentable. Now all you gotta do is like make the other ones. I think we had a solar panel somewhere here. I can't find it, so let's go down and bring the windmills. I'm sorry, windmills. So once you click on the windmills, you got two windmills here. Same thing, we gotta split it. Control G, Shift and G, yes. Or you can just click here, group, ungroup. So once you do, it will prompt you if you want to break them apart. You say yes, and then let's get started. And all I want to do is I want to make these ones blue, so just to reflect something associated with windmills. All you gotta do is ungroup. You can group them and you can bring them a little bit closer so that you can save some space, and then combine them, group them, bring them down here. Okay, make sure all these icons are aligned. You mean like you don't want solar panel to be big and windmill to be small, so all you want to do is like align them. Copy this and paste it, and then do it like this. So one thing I want to show is like what I'm doing right now is like so for instance, if I want to copy this one, you see that there is a square around here, so this means that this is a grouped object. Okay, if I want to Control Shift and drag it, that means this is still a part of this one. We don't want to make like that. We want to keep it individual so that we can edit it every time we want. So what you can do is click it, copy it, and then simply click on paste. It's gonna be a separate one now. Okay, that's a small trick that I want to share with you. So now combine it, and then here you go. So you got wind turbines, solar panels. Now comes the battery. Now battery is gonna be a difficult task. Before that, I'm gonna copy just this icon here. So let's just ungroup it first. Okay, I think this is a separate icon itself. No, let's ungroup more. Now select all this, unselect this one, copy it, and then paste. We're gonna put it down here, group them. Now reduce it. Okay, now you got your grid here. You can simply put your grid here. Now one thing that you see that every time I move, sometimes I select this one, it moves on. What you can do is lock it. So every time you select this one, it won't go anywhere. So once you're done with your changes, you can easily select and unlock it so that it's aligned. I mean, it's so that it's not locked anymore. You can move it anywhere you want. Now you can say it grid power. Okay, very easy and nice. You don't have to worry. And then this one is done. All we gotta do is make the battery. Battery is very easy and simple. I'm gonna show you how you do it. So this is a block here. All you gotta do is make it like this. Now you will say, oh, your battery is facing the other direction. What should I do? Just go and rotate it like this. Okay. Now once you do it, you can also increase and decrease the thickness like this. You can decrease the increase the height like this and decrease the thickness like this, and then you can make whatsoever you want. Okay. Now you will say, oh, your diagram is a little bit different. I'm gonna show you how you do it. Don't worry. So this is how it looks. I'm gonna make it a bit more darker so that it's more visible, and then I'm gonna copy Control Shift again, and then I'm gonna drag it from the corner so that it's more visible. What I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna make one, and then I'm going to work on the other one. So all you gotta do is like take these ones. I typically make these ones just to make it more more detailed so that it looks more nicer. You don't have to do it. All you can also make it something like this. You can give them a bev, but this doesn't look nice because we are making some nice cozy diagrams. What you can do is make two of those, copy, paste, copy, and then let's copy 4 of those and then paste it here. All you gotta do is ensure that the bottom one is where you want and the first one is where you want. Select all of that and then simply go to align here, and then align, distribute vertically. That's done. Now one thing we need is a power icon, like a thunder icon. So maybe thunder, spelling is okay. So here we have a thunder icon. What you can do is use this icon. Okay, what you have to do is ungroup it. Once you ungroup it, yes, we don't need this one. Sorry, we don't need this one. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. All you have is this one. Just take it, bring it here, change the color to the brown. If you want, change the color to a different color as you like. Make it like this, and then maybe move it here. Change the color to maybe, let's say, white, to give it a nice vibrant color. Make it here, and if you want to make it more vibrant, what you can do is give it an outline, give it a black outline. Once you give it a black outline, okay, now it looks more like a battery. Okay, so now once it's done, all you gotta do is select that, group it, Control Shift, reduce the size, and bring it to the front. Okay, you can also do it like this if you want for a battery. Group them. Since we have a small space, all we gotta do is we gotta make it like this. Okay, we gotta make it like this. Okay, so, or even if not, then we can just simply use this icon here. Go down, reduce the size. Okay, so it comes in here like this, and then you can just say it, copy, paste, and just say BESS. And one thing more, now you see that this is down, this is up, it doesn't look nice. Okay, so all we want to do is now we want to ungroup them. We see all these are separate ones. Select all of them, arrange, align to top. We want to make sure that these are well aligned in the same direction, and always hold the shift button whenever you are moving things apart. Okay, so now you see you have these two done. Okay, now we remember this one is locked. Unlock it. Now select all, copy, copy it, go to the next sheet, just to see how much we have done. I'm gonna put it here, and then all we gotta do is like maybe ungroup this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is pasted as an image. We don't want it as an image, we want it to be editable so we can have a high quality whenever we want. So just move it here, and then select this, move it a little bit up. Now you see how much we have done, which is a great progress. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I've explained this much. Stay tuned for the next part. It will be uploaded shortly, and I hope you like the videos. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.